It's basketball time. PRTC TV, streaming live, worldwide, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready?
It is a beautiful night to be in the barn, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you didn't dream. We did almost reach 60 degrees today. Country Irloins, along with Hunter Carroll, Brian Murray, Mark Selfridge, TJ Isaacs, and Justin Lakes as we're live, OBI in Jackson County. And right now, down on the court side is Mr. Brian Murray with their pregame coaches.
Here is Sparks Gymnasium for this 49th District matchup between the visiting Jackson County Generals and the OBI Mountaineers. And come on over, guys, and talk to me. Head coach Parker Stewart. And Parker, 16-8 on the year. If you were a teacher and you were giving your team a report card, where would they score well and where would they not score so well as we get into the final 2 weeks of the regular season?
That's a good question right there. Where will we score well? Depends on the night, really. It depends on the day. But I hope after this game tonight we can say, man, you guys played good on offense and on the other end, and that really hasn't been, that's been our issue this year. We try to hang our hat on playing hard on the other end, but at some point we're going to have to be a little more, we're going to have to put the ball in the bucket a little bit more, because when you're playing the other two teams, the top two teams, and this team tonight, these teams have the ability to put the ball in the bucket, and we can't go through those times in the game where we go 2, 3, 4 minutes without putting the ball in the hoop, because these teams are good. Every team in our league can score the ball, and we hang our hat on defense, but we got to do better on offense.
You've had a team that we have noticed throughout the year that they are getting better throughout the year. And from playing every level of basketball, it's not who plays the best basketball as much as it is when they play their best basketball. I think this team is heading in the right direction. You've got players like Jonah Holm, Wyatt Gray, different ones that I feel like they're finding their way a little further into the game the more the season goes on.
Right, I agree. And we went through, we had some hard games this week before this past weekend. We didn't really get to get in the gym a lot because of everything that was going on, like outside, the snow, the roads were bad, and then we had one game we had to reschedule. We ended up playing 4 days last week, so we haven't had that time to get in the gym a whole lot, and we did get that time yesterday and Saturday we played too, but we're starting to get back in the gym and back in our groove, and hopefully we're a team that people see continue to improve here throughout the rest of the game.
6 games in 7 days. You've really had to get your team tested and battle tested. What have you noticed this week? It's really been hard to play 6 games in 7 days. You're right in the middle of it, and this stretch has been tough having to get around the weather.
Right, for sure. I mean, you said it. That's hard to play. That's like in the NBA, those guys play and turn around, play again the next day, flying in a new city. So we saw our game at home this week. You guys covered, and we shot the ball the worst we've shot it all year. That was our 3rd game in 3 days. Playing 3 in a row, that really affected our body. So we decided to give the guys off after that. Friday we had off, and then we hit the road up to almost Cincinnati and played up there on Saturday. And that was good to see the guys back, feeling good, hitting shots, playing with more energy. It was hard to play 3 days in a row, like you said, but we didn't really have much of a choice with everything going on.
You got officials behind you waiting on you. Don't want to hold you up. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
We all want the latest tech, new phones, new watches, and tablets, but we want to save money too. So at Appalachian Wireless, we make upgrading easier with programs and promotions that help you get more for less. Because anyone can sell you a service, but do they care if it really works where you go? The back roads, the small towns, and home. Well, we do. We live here, we work here, and we stand behind what we promise. So upgrade with someone you trust, Appalachian Wireless, because the latest tech with smarter savings and a connection that works just for you. Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
It's win or go home. The clock is ticking. and the road to the championship runs straight through PRTC TV. This postseason, put your business center court. PRTC TV is the exclusive video home of this year's 49th District and 13th Region basketball tournaments. Streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Don't sit on the bench. Advertise when everyone is watching. Contact us today and make your business a slam dunk on PRTC TV.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
At Kemper Home Furnishings, we're proud to sell the best furniture in the business. But it's about a whole lot more than just that. It's about giving back to the communities we serve, creating local jobs, being there for the people that need us the most, and always supporting the youth and student athletes. We're a third-generation family business, and it's been an honor for our family to serve your family for over 60 years now. Any building can be a house, but Kemper makes it home.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
You'll still have common days. Put off your term papers till the last minute. Eat cold pizza right out of the fridge. Update your fantasy roster. This is not one of those days. A few weeks a year and you'll discover the most uncommon time of your life.
Got a passion for sports cards? So do Brian and Joey at Sand Gap Sports Cards in Annville. With over 30 years of collecting experience, they know how to score you the best deals. Catch their weekly Facebook Live shows for great cards, awesome memorabilia, and tons of fun. Check out their page for store hours and get in the game at Sand Gap Sports Cards.
I knew I should have got a colonoscopy probably 10 or 12 years before I did. But I kept putting it off, and didn't do it. When you get told that you have a mass in your colon, your initial response is, did I hear that right? It's a rude awakening, especially when you go into a procedure like this and you're not having any symptoms. You feel great. It's just something you decided to do that you needed to do. It's definitely something that can change your life in a heartbeat. It turned out good for me that the mass was not cancer, but it was a jump ball there whether this thing would come back cancer or not. So I would encourage anybody, whether it be mammograms, PSAs, colonoscopies, or whatever, do your preventive checkups. I couldn't have asked for better care. They were caring and compassionate. I felt like I was being treated with family and friends, and I felt more comfortable being taken care of by people I knew. It's great that you have a facility like this in your hometown.
Timmy Truitt is a leader who knows and fights for our communities. As a Republican representing Kentucky's 89th House District, Timmy Truitt proudly serves Jackson, Lee, Wolfe, and parts of Madison and Laurel counties. Timmy stands up for education, economic development, and a brighter future for our area. He's also deeply rooted in faith, family, and hard work. On Tuesday, May 19th, re-elect Timmy Truitt because our district deserves proven leadership. Paid for by Timmy Truitt for state representative.
Welcome back to the campus of Oneida Baptist Institute for PRTC TV's live streaming coverage of 49th District basketball action between the visiting Jackson County Generals and the Oneida Baptist Institute Mountaineers. Our entire PRTC TV broadcast crew ready to bring you all the action. Justin Lake's on the floor, going to be dodging basketballs and referees and whatever else comes at him. TJ Isaacs, our eye in the sky camera tonight. Mark Solfridge, our producer in his 16th season. We did sign him to a contract extension. It was some tense negotiations. He had to give up a little bit and defer some money, but he's back with us for at least another season on a free agent contract. Hunter Carroll alongside for Hunter at the half. Earl Owens, always good to have Country Earl on my left. And my name's Brian Murray. It's great to have you as we stream live worldwide on this Monday, February the 9th, to our PRTC TV Facebook page and our PRTC TV YouTube channel. Apologize for the audio difficulty we had during part or the end of the interview with head coach Parker Stewart. I did get a chance to talk to Jared Gray, and I'll tell you more about what me and him talked about here in just a minute. Let's get our PRTC TV matchup preview. Just enough time for it. Jackson County 16-8 on the season. Won their last 2 games in a row. 5 of their last 7. Their 2 most recent wins have both come over teams that go by the Rebels. Last Tuesday, they defeated the Casey County Rebels at home 64-29. This past Saturday, they were victorious over the Boone County Rebels on the road in Northern Kentucky 72-61. Junior Jonah Holm really coming on. Perfect from the floor over those 2 games, going 16 for 16. And leading the scoring in both games too, 18 against Casey and 21 against Boone. Sophomore Wyatt Gray added 19 in Saturday's game, including 5 threes, and junior Brennan Combs scored 16, including 5 of 5, perfect from the charity stripe. They're in the process of playing 6 games over an 8-day period. OBI, 9-10 on the year. They've won 3 of their last 4 and 6 of their last 9. The Mountaineers' recent wins over Prestonsburg, Redbird twice, Lynn Camp, Williamsburg, and Pineville. The last time OBI played was last Wednesday when they traveled to North Laurel and were defeated handily 79-47. Skylar Roberts had 16 to lead the attack in the loss. Junior Tommy Brandstutter, a rebounding machine, 15 points, 15 rebounds in the loss. Brendan Combs leads 3 players in double-figure scoring averages for Jackson County at 12 per game. Wyatt Gray, Jonah Holm over 10 per game. Sophomore Tanson Truitt adds almost 9 per contest and is the best free throw shooter at over 79%. Holm, the best shooter from the floor overall at nearly 70%. That's good for 7th in the state of Kentucky. Also the top rebounder at over 7 per game. Combs and Gray are the best on the team in 3-point shots made, combining for 73 of them. The Mountaineers also balancing their scoring attack. 5 players averaging over 7 points per game. Skylar Roberts nearly 16. Tommy Brandstutter right behind him at over 15 per contest. Tommy is also 11th in the state of Kentucky in rebounding, pulling down nearly 12 per game to lead his squad. Senior Mike Cunningham, 3rd on OBI in points per game with nearly 11. Freshman Aiden Gregory next at nearly 10. And senior Jaden Balfour comes in at 7.5 per night. Roberts, Cunningham, and Gregory are the deep threats, combining for 84 threes. Roberts leads the pack with 38 makes. Both teams' first-year head coaches this season, Jared Gray at the helm for OBI and Parker Stewart leading Jackson County. Barring any major upsets, tonight's game will determine who is the 3rd seed and who is the 4th seed in the 49th District Tournament. And again, barring any upsets, whoever comes out on top tonight, if Jackson County wins, they will be the 3rd seed and would take on Clay County in the opening round of the 49th District Tournament. OBI has to win by 13 points in order to knock off Jackson County for that 3rd seed. And if they don't tonight, they'll be the 4th seed, and they'll take on North Laurel in the opening round of the 49th District Tournament, which is only 2 weeks away from today. Historically, OBI and Jackson County have played each other 57 times since online stats began in 1997. Jackson County has prevailed 48 times to OBI's 9. The Generals have won 9 of the last 10 games in the series, including their most recent matchup, which was back on December 16th at Jackson County by a final score of 71-59. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get your starting lineups and get this 49th District basketball game underway. Generals and Mountaineers next on PRTC TV.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky. I believe in saying what you mean and sticking by your word.
And giving more than you get.
I believe good folks show up when times are tough.
I believe in Made in America.
I believe in small businesses. I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
Home is more than a place. It's where your loved ones deserve to be, safe and supported. For nearly 30 years, Kentuckians have trusted Horizon Health to provide compassionate care that enriches lives and protects dignity. Whether it's in-home assistance, adult day health, or Horizon PACE, an innovative alternative to a nursing home, we help seniors stay independent and cared for right where they belong, at home. Visit forhorizon.com to learn more.
Tax season is here, and nobody likes watching their money disappear. So here's the deal. Right now at Appalachian Wireless, taxes are on us. That's right. We cover the taxes, so you keep more of your refund. Upgrade to the latest phone, save big up front, and walk out feeling way better about tax season. But hurry, this offer won't last forever. So stop by an Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com to find out more. Taxes on us right now at Appalachian Wireless because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
It's win or go home. The clock is ticking, and the road to the championship runs straight through PRTC TV. This postseason, put your business center court. PRTC TV is the exclusive video home of this year's 49th District and 13th Region basketball tournaments. Streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Don't sit on the bench. Advertise when everyone is watching. Contact us today and make your business a slam dunk on PRTC TV.
Ding dong.
Mountain Dude?
The mountain is calling.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dream. Something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and a cool, refreshing Mountain Dew. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dew.
Time for the starting lineups of this one between the Jackson County Generals and the OBI Mountaineers on PRTC TV. Jackson County being introduced first under first-year head coach Parker Stewart. They will start number 0, senior Ashton Clemens. Also, number 3 is Braylon Combs. Number 11 is Brennan Combs. Also getting the start tonight is going to be number 1, Tanson Truitt, and number 21, Jonah Holm.
I believe it's going to be Gray instead of Brown. They're going to start Ashton Clemens, Braylon Combs, Brennan Combs, Wyatt Gray, and Jonah Holm.
Okay, so no Tanson tonight.
No Tanson will be coming off the bench.
All right, so sophomore Wyatt Gray, junior Brendan Combs, junior Jonah Holm. We've got senior Ashton Clemens.
And senior Braylon Combs. So both the Combs getting the start tonight. Jackson County with a record of 16-8 on the year. Now for the Oneida Baptist Institute Mountaineers, record of 9-10 on the year. Very dangerous team, though, even under 500. Number 1 is sophomore sharpshooter Skylar Roberts. Number 3 is freshman Aiden Gregory. Number 2 is Mike Cunningham. He's a senior. Number 4 is senior Jaden Balfour, and number 24, junior Tommy Brandstutter for OBI. Sophomore Skylar Roberts leads them with 16 points per game. Brandstutter second on the team with 15 points per game. Mike Cunningham 11, Aiden Gregory 10, and Balfour with 7.5. Jackson County led by Brendan Combs with 12. Jonah Holm and Wyatt Gray with 10 apiece. Tanson Truitt averages 9. Earl Owens was talking to the coaches before the broadcast, had a little bit of audio difficulties, wasn't able to get Jared Gray on the mic, but I asked him a critical question here tonight. I said, barring any upsets, this is going to determine who's going to be the 3 seed, who's going to be the 4 seed this ball game here tonight. I said, do you tell your team going in that a win by less than 13 points is not a win? He said, absolutely. He said, these men need to know what's at stake here tonight. Everybody would rather have Clay than North Laurel in the opening round of the district, and that's what we're playing here for tonight. And I like that mentality of setting a specific goal for your squad.
Well, go back to the game on December the 16th at 71-59, and Jackson County ran no offense hardly whatsoever in McKee. If you remember that particular night, it was all Cunningham.
Yep.
Just getting what he could get down there. And Tommy Brandstetter ended up in early foul trouble, did not play. It's going to be interesting how these two teams match up here tonight. We'll have a walking call.
Yeah, and I think, guys, this game is going to be one in the paint. Whoever can control the offensive glass the best is going to be kind of one who comes out here with the victory tonight. But like Brian said, it's going to be really important to see, being able to win by 13 if you're Oneida.
Well, and if they was to win by 12, what's the tiebreaker?
Coin flip.
Coin flip, all right. Balfour gets the Mountaineers off to a fast start with the top of the key three-pointer, 3-0 Mountaineers.
Brothers of the Bahamas, he and Cunningham, childhood friends, came to Oneida together from Freeport, Bahamas.
Gray misses the 3, but Holm with the rebound. Holm, a perfect 16 of 16 in the last 2 games from the floor. There's a 3 from the other side. It's Wyatt Gray, and he makes good on the second opportunity, and we've got a triple apiece, tied at 3. We played just over a minute.
Good hands by Clemens.
Clemens with the pick. He's trying to run it in transition, weaving through traffic. Can't get the shot to go, but we're going to have a foul. Looks like on the floor before the shot on OBI.
Yep, they'll inbound it underneath their own bucket.
I think that's one thing if you're Coach Stewart, you kind of want to see. You kind of want to see to be able to get Oneida in foul trouble because obviously I think Jackson County has the advantage when it comes to bench play.
Shot by Combs looked like partially blocked down there by Cunningham. It's going to go out of bounds back to Jackson County. The personal foul was on Aiden Gregory. That's his first. And Brennan Combs going to trigger it in for Jackson County. Almost a steal by Roberts.
Roberts hustling defensively. There's someone Jackson County needs to get going in the early stages too, is Combs.
Yeah.
If Combs is hot and Gray hitting his shots, that opens up the inside for Holm and also Sandlin when he comes in.
And kind of one thing I love with this chess match, guys, is Coach Stewart elects to start Braylon Combs. Another one of those guys can knock down the open shot. And when he's on the floor, it spreads the Generals' offense out.
Combs nails the 3. That's Brennan Combs from the left hash mark. Jackson County with a couple of trifectas, and they're up by 3, 6-3. Brennan Combs and Braylon Combs, no relation, just have the same last name as far as I'm told. Brandstetter down low, tough shot, won't go. Had his own rebound for a minute, but Holm tears it off for Jackson County.
Well, Holm good defense that time. Altered that shot underneath.
Braylon
Nice
Combs.
ball fake.
Floater will not go. The rebound to OBI, that's Gregory. And Aiden into front court. Lob pass down to Brandstetter, up and in. Nice hookup down low and a great catch and finish by Tommy.
We talk about Combs getting hot for Jackson County. Aiden is one that can get hot in a hurry for Oneida. And he needs to hit a couple of shots here early down the stretch too because Roberts is going to get his. It may be the second half, but he will get his.
Gray misfires on the 3. Brandstetter with another rebound. Gregory, a very promising freshman for OBI. Nice crossover up and in. Aiden Gregory with a sweet move, and just like that, OBI pulls ahead with 4 unanswered, 7-6 Mountaineers.
And the more you get involved in the early stages, it exemplifies the confidence of everybody out there playing.
Braylon Combs has a 3. That one won't go. Yes, it was good ball movement, Hunter Carroll. Cunningham with the rebound. Gregory floats it down to Tommy Brandstutter with the easy finish. Brandstutter's got 4. 9-6. OBI on a 6-0 run. Combs had the open look. It won't go. Balfour with the rebound. Gregory, good feet again down to Brandstutter, but home with the block from behind.
Brandstutter too far in that time to receive the catch and shoot. He was too far under the bucket, and home that time able to bring down a big block. And now Coach Stewart is going to go that bigger tandem.
Yep. Clemens tried to find Gray down on the other end, but led him too far, and it caused a turnover for the Generals. OBI on a 6-0 run here over the past couple of minutes. Roberts for the 3. That one's good. Skylar Roberts nails the second 3 of the game for OBI, and it's now 12-6, Oneida Baptist. Guys, you got to feel like that they need to get home involved in the offense down low. Combs for the 3. That one's no good. Brandstutter with another rebound. Holmes led them in scoring the last 2 games, 39 points over the win over Casey County and the win over Boone County, 18 against Casey and 21 against Boone. Shot a perfect 16 of 16 from the floor, 8 of 8 in each game. Gregory called for traveling.
Thought about the shot in the pass simultaneously that time, did Aiden, and it didn't get rid of the ball quick enough before he walked, and it comes back over to Jackson County.
Tanson Truitt checks in for Coach Stewart, replacing number 3, Combs. Jackson County needing a bucket, knocked away from behind. Sandlin ends up with it though. Truitt for the 3, and he got it. Tanson Truitt nails the third 3 of the game for Jackson County. That's all 9 of their points.
And, one thing I think Jackson County's doing a good job in this first half is they're getting a paint touch on almost every single possession. Good block.
Good defense by Jackson County on Roberts. In the corner to Sandlin. To a cutting Brennan Combs. Gray, he wants 3 more. That one is too strong. Rebound to Balfour for the Mountaineers. Balfour, quick, off the glass and good, and the foul. Jaden Balfour with the opportunity for the 3-point play. Foul's going to go against Jonah Holm. That'll be his first and the team's first.
And don't need an opportunity to go up by 6 again. They have led by as many as that.
First free throw of the game for either team is good by the senior Balfour. He averages 7.5. He's already got 6 on the other end. Wyatt Gray with a nice aggressive move in the paint. He's going to draw the foul on Mike Cunningham. His first, team second, and Gray to the line. Wyatt Gray, the really good shooting sophomore for Jackson County. Free throw rattles out. Wyatt Gray on the year, 36 of 51 for 70%. And he'll get another. Free throw that time is good. 15-10, full court pressure by Jackson County. They easily break it, do the Mountaineers. Balfour. Down low it goes to Brandstutter. Baseline jumper is good. Tommy Brandstutter off to a great start for OBI. He's already got 6. Feed down to Holm, back to Sandlin, and we're going to have a foul on the floor on Cunningham, and I believe that's going to be his second foul. It is. So, Hunter, you had mentioned your Earl Warner about the depth that Jackson County has off the bench that Coach Gray at OBI doesn't have, and that may be an early test. No move from Coach Gray yet on Cunningham, but that's his second, still in the first quarter.
About 2 deep is all he goes.
Corner 3, in and out.
Nice putback. Ooh.
Holm can't get it to go, but he gets another opportunity. Jonah Holm puts it up and in for his first points. Gregory left open for a 3, and that one's good. It's a player you really like, Country Earl, is freshman Aiden Gregory.
He's a kid that can light it up when he gets going. And that takes a lot of pressure off of Brent Sutter and off of Roberts as well.
Sandlin missed. They get another opportunity from Holm. They keep it alive. Tried to feed it down to Tansen Truitt, did Holm, but he goes out of bounds off the Generals, back to the Mountaineers. OBI checking in number 15, Ryder Salmons, in for Cunningham.
He and Cedar are the top 2 subs off the bench for the Mountaineers.
Roberts driving, floating shot is good. Skylar Roberts with a nice move, and just like that, OBI is up by 10. 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Combs in the paint, puts the shot up and in. That's his game right there, is Brennan Combs. Getting in the paint and creating. He's got 5.
But the harder the shot is for him, the more likelihood that he's going to hit it. I think he kind of rises to the occasion when he's in those spots.
He likes the degree of difficulty.
Yes, he does.
OBI going to hold for the final shot of the quarter, and as soon as I say that, Gregory banks it up and in. Gregory's got 7. We're down to 5 seconds now here in the first quarter. Combs, 3 on the way, is good! Brennan Combs nails the rainbow 3 at the horn, so Jackson County with a little bit of end-of-quarter momentum, but they find themselves down by 10, or make that 7 at the end of the first quarter. OBI 24, Jackson County 17. Second quarter coming up on PRTC TV.
This broadcast is brought to you by PRTC, Advent Health of Manchester, Appalachian Wireless, Hunt Brothers Pizza, Jackson Energy, Kemper Home Furnishings, Pepsi of Corbin, Praxel Line Services, and Sand Gap Sports Cards.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
I just heard 2 of the longest horn buzzers in the history of high school basketball.
They were long.
I thought he was stuck for a moment. I really
did too.
Yeah. Welcome back to Oneida Baptist Institute Sparks Gymnasium here on PRTC TV. Attention, those of you that live in the Tejas area, Tejas and Tejas Creek, headed down Highway 11 there toward Boonville. PRTC is going to be ready to serve you by the end of this week. Give us a call at 606-287-7101 and find out how we can give you the fastest, most reliable high-speed internet you've ever experienced and a great value too. PRTC, or go to our website, prtcnet.org, and click on Can We Serve Your Address. Combs misses the 3. Brandstutter with the rebound. Gregory fakes the 3. Now he'll take that 3, and it's no good. Rebound to Balfour, though, on the offensive glass. Gregory playing with confidence, the freshman. He'll take another 3, and some contact there, no call, and the rebound to Holm. Combs lost the handle on it. Truitt runs it down. Mountaineers 24, Generals 17. We played almost a minute here in the second quarter. Sandlin. Nice move. Shot is up short. Rebound again to Brandstutter.
Brandstutter proving why he is one of the top rebounders in the state of Kentucky.
Been in the top 10, I believe, just about all year. I think he's down to 11th now, but still pulling down 12 a game. Roberts Balfour, baseline jumper, is out of there. Tried to fall down. Home with the rebound.
Good box out by Home this end of the floor, too, to be able to get that rebound. Full timeout, yep.
Coach Parker Stewart wants to talk it over. 6:29 left here in the second quarter. We'll take a break, too. 49th District basketball action continues next on PRTC TV.
Kimber Home Furnishings is home to all the best-selling brands in furniture. We also have the largest selection you'll find anywhere, so you get what you want when you want it, and at low prices every day. Nobody delivers your furniture faster than Kimber's, and we stand behind what we sell. After all, it's got our name on it. Since 1963, it's been our family serving your family at Kimber's. Kimber makes it home.
First National Bank of Manchester is celebrating 120 years in business. A lot of things have changed since way back in 1905 when we first went into business, but our commitment to serving you has only gotten better, only gotten stronger. Thank you for making us the bank you've trusted for over a century. We'll always be here for you. First National Bank of Manchester, we're all the bank you'll ever need. Member FDIC, locations in Lexington, London, Manchester, and our newest location in Kaywood in Harlan. Back from the timeout here on PRTC TV, Jackson County trailing OBI by 7, 24-17. Generals with the ball stolen by Gregory. Clemens the only man to beat, and called for traveling is Gregory, and that's the hustle back defense by Clemens, not giving up on the play.
Yeah, and I think Aiden saw Skyler running with him over there too and was going to try to get a quick pass over there.
So the teams exchange turnovers. And a foul called on Gregory, playing a little bit too aggressive, and he's going to pick up his second foul here in this first half.
I think that's kind of a frustration foul there, too, honestly. I think Gregory felt like he got fouled on this end by Clemens. You can kind of see he's kind of looking at Coach Gray, showing him his arm, showing he got hacked. I think it's one of those, just a kind of one of those freshman frustration fouls.
So 4 fouls total on OBI, and they've been on the 2 players, 2 starters, Cunningham with 2 and Gregory with 2. Jackson County only 1 foul whistled in the game thus far, and that was on Jonah Holm. Long 3 by Gray is off the mark. Holm fighting for the rebound, puts it up and in. Jonah Holm working hard down low. He's got 4. And a big bucket there for Jackson County as they trim the lead to 5. Pass down to Salmons. Good catch down there by Ryder.
Onita's going to have to be patient, get the best shot. That was it. It just comes off. It was a good look at the bucket by Salmons. It just wouldn't stay in, but that's one thing they're going to have to do, get back into that sink and the flow of setting it up, waiting for the patient shot. Jackson County has been doing that the past couple of trips down the floor after the timeout by Coach Stewart.
And I think they've done a good job, too. Onita's not been very comfortable with kind of this zone that Stewart's thrown at them as well.
Truitt, nice ball fake, up and in. You talk about a strong move. The sophomore going to the rim with some aggression. He's got 5. Roberts, lob pass down to Tommy Brandstutter. Tough angle, can't get the shot to go. Holm keeps the rebound alive to Clemens, to Truitt, up and in. Tanson Truitt with back-to-back buckets. He's got 7. And Jackson County clawing their way back in this one. They were down by 10 earlier. Now it's down to 1.
And Coach Gray with the 30-second timeout.
Being a corner means you're constantly on call, ready to react immediately when people need your help. Jason Abner understands this, and that's why you should re-elect him as your Clay County corner. Jason's the only certified candidate that can perform the full duties of a coroner on day one of taking office. He has 15 years of experience. He's been a Kentucky licensed funeral director and embalmer since 2012 and was born and raised in Clay County. He's the man for the job. When experience matters and compassion is a must, Jason Abner is a name you can trust. Re-elect Jason Abner, number 3 on the ballot, paid for by Jason Abner. Oneida Baptist held scoreless here in the first 3.5 minutes of the second quarter. Jackson County with the first 6 points of the second quarter. Guys, what are you seeing differently out of the Generals in the second quarter thus far? Hunter, you mentioned the defense has really got Oneida out of sync.
The 1-3-1 zone to me is really, Oneida was kind of getting everything they wanted downhill when they went man. Coach Stewart saw that, addressed it, and then, they've kind of went to this zone.
But you talk about a kid that can shoot you out of that zone. Skylar Roberts with his second 3. He's got 8. A big bucket for the home team right there.
Well, any type of zone, that's the only way you can be successful against it is shoot over it.
Gray.
No bucket. They'll say out on the floor, I think.
Yep. That was bang, bang right there. Foul was on Balfour, his first, and the team's second. Could have been an argument made that foul was as Gray was kind of starting up as far as the timing of the whistle.
Well, I think the continuation will come to high school the same way it has in college.
Yes.
It's coming.
Yep.
The NBA has done it for several years.
Will they continue to get more lax on the traveling call? There's a big 3. By number 3, Braylon Combs.
And that's Braylon's game there, making you pay for being in that zone.
Roberts, tough move, and he's going to be fouled before the shot. And that's going to go against Braylon Combs. Braylon's first and the team's first here in the second quarter. Cedar Tive going to check in for Coach Gray, replacing Ryder Salmons. Gregory gets it into Balfour. Back to Gregory. Hayden Gregory, you can see, even as a freshman, and I know he made that frustration foul that got him in a little bit of foul trouble here in the first half. He's playing with a lot of confidence. You can see it in his eyes tonight.
Yeah, I think they've had to grow up and grow up quick.
Cedar Tive doesn't waste any time making his impact as he comes off the bench and nails the corner 3. That's the 5th 3 of the game for OBI. And Wyatt Gray says, whatever you can do, I can answer. His second 3, he's got 7.
That one from NBA range by Gray that time.
And that was one of those 2, you got to go back to Coach Stewart and give him props for everything he's done, instilling confidence in these kids.
Good box out there by Gray on the missed 3 by Roberts. Combs wants 3 more. He got it. Braylon Combs. Couple of 3s here in the second quarter.
Jackson County storms back from a 10-point deficit to take the 2-point lead.
Roberts, jumper, too strong from the baseline. Braylon Combs with the rebound, and he's pushing the tempo. Gray, he wants 3 more, and that's good. Wyatt Gray with his third 3 of the game. He's in double figures with 10. And the Generals really storming back, and Coach Gray trying to talk to Cedar Tive about his defensive assignment. Timeout on the floor. Generals by 5 on PRTC TV.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice too. Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Good and nice too.
This Valentine's Day, don't let buffering ruin the romance.
Whether it's movie night, video calls with loved ones, or gaming together, PRTC's broadband packages keep everyone connected and happy. Choose the broadband package that's just right for your home. Essential, Elite, or Epic, there's a perfect match for every household. Fall in love with faster, smoother internet this Valentine's Day. Contact PRTC to sign up for or upgrade your broadband today.
35-30. Jackson County has climbed back into this one, taking the lead by 5 over OBI. 2:03 left here in the first half on PRTC TV. Here's Gregory for a 3. That one is no good. The rebound to Tanson Truitt for Jackson County. Truitt in a hurry going the other way, and nobody to stop him. Tanson Truitt has 9.
And, you know, right now, guys, I really feel like you need to get the brand setter. Just giving home a break here. You know, he's obviously got probably 6-7 inches on Gray and Combs both.
Three-pointer missed. Tive gets the offensive rebound for OBI. Gregory can't get the 3 off. Balfour up and in. Got the friendly roll. Balfour has 8.
That's a big shot for Oneida. They have been scoreless the past few trips down the floor.
Now Oneida coming out man.
Brennan Combs over to Gray. Now to Clemens. OBI led this game 24-14. Late in the first quarter. We have a foul on OBI. Since then, it's been a 23-8 run by Jackson County. And they've done it with a lot of three-pointers, a total of 8 of them here in this first half.
13 foul on OBI. Jackson County only has committed 1 in this second quarter play.
Tanson Truitt set to inbound it for the Generals. We're under a minute now at 59 seconds left here in the first half. Combs gets it over to Clemens. Jackson County with 8 threes, OBI with 5. Brandstutter has not scored here in this second quarter, and you talk about a man that's hot. Wyatt Gray with his 4th 3. He's got 13, and that was another long-range one. Balfour trying to answer. It's too strong off the back iron, and we're going to have a foul on Roberts on the rebound as he fouled Clemens.
That wasn't the shot that Coach Gray and OBI wanted. They wanted a few more passes on that ball before they shot, but to no avail.
Generals looks like are going to hold for the final shot of the first half in a second quarter that they have owned. Down by 10 earlier in the game, late in the first quarter, threatening to go up by 10 or 11 to close out the half. Clemens is going to be fouled by Cunningham, and
that's
Cunningham
3, isn't it, Brian?
Yeah, that's right. He got his 3rd.
And I believe Jackson will go to the line and shoot 2 because that'll be their 5th.
So a real double whammy for OBI, getting one of your starters in foul trouble with only 8.7 seconds left in the first half, but also stopping the clock and giving a good free throw shooter 2 opportunities to make them. First one is too strong off the back iron. Clemens will get another. 24 of 35 on the year for 69% for senior Ashton Clemens. Second one no good as well. And the rebound is going to go
get the ball back.
Yeah, they will. Going to say it went off of Cunningham.
And 6.4 seconds, plenty of time to get a good shot. That's enough time to get at least 2 good looks at the bucket.
Inbound to Combs. He had an open look, didn't take it. Clemens will. That one's short, and time will expire. So Jackson County, with a huge second quarter, outscores OBI 23-8 and takes an 8-point lead into the locker room at halftime. Generals 40, Mountaineers 32. Hunter at the half is coming up next here on PRTC TV.
If you like sports cards and memorabilia, you'll love Sand Gap Sports Cards in Annville. Can't make it to the store? No problem. Brian and Joey bring the region's best deals straight to you with their weekly Facebook Live shows. With over 30 years of collecting experience, every sale is packed with fun, excitement, and fan-favorite finds. Follow Sand Gap Sports Cards on Facebook and get in the game. If you like sports cards and memorabilia, you'll love Sand Gap Sports Cards in Annville. Can't make it to the store? No problem. Brian and Joey bring the region's best deals straight to you with their weekly Facebook Live shows. With over 30 years of collecting experience, every sale is packed with fun, excitement, and fan-favorite finds. Follow Sand Gap Sports Cards on Facebook and get in the game. If you like sports cards and memorabilia, you'll love Sand Gap Sports Cards in Annville. Can't make it to the store? No problem. Brian and Joey bring the region's best deals straight to you with their weekly Facebook Live shows. With over 30 years of collecting experience, every sale is packed with fun, excitement, and fan-favorite finds. Follow Sand Gap Sports Cards on Facebook and get in the game.
I will always 811. Before I did, not after I'm done. I used to wreak havoc on pipes and lines, but now I know it's not that kind. I was a bad neighbor, the damages were big, but now I know it's important to 811 before I dig.
Timmy Truitt is a leader who knows and fights for our communities. As a Republican representing Kentucky's 89th House District, Timmy Truitt proudly serves Jackson, Lee, Wolfe, and parts of Madison and Laurel counties. Timmy stands up for education, economic development, and a brighter future for our area. He's also deeply rooted in faith, family, and hard work. On Tuesday, May 19th, re-elect Timmy Truitt to Kentucky's House of Representatives, because our district deserves proven leadership. Paid for by Timmy Truitt for State Representative.
First couple months of the season, there's a lot of expectations.
Go to work! Steve! Pick it up,
Feel good, get confident, sets up the tone for the rest of the year.
NHL on TNT. Here we go!
At Appalachian Wireless, we believe the future of our region starts with our students. That's why we're proud to award scholarships to non-deserving high school seniors throughout the Appalachian Wireless coverage area from the class of 2026. It's our way of investing in the hard work and dedication and the next generation of leaders right here at home. So students can learn more at any Appalachian Wireless retail location or at AppalachianWireless.com, or just by asking their guidance counselor on how to apply. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
One of the classic novels of all time is Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities. This basketball game has been a tale of two quarters. Welcome back to PRTC TV at Oneida Baptist Institute for Jackson County and OBI. OBI looking sharp in that first quarter, outscored Jackson County 24-17. It was 24-14, and Brendan Combs nailed a three at the horn. Second quarter, though, totally different story as Jackson County nails a total of 5 3-pointers, 3 of them by Wyatt Gray, and they outscore Jackson County OBI 23-8 in that second frame to bring us to our halftime score of Jackson County 40 and OBI 32. It's going to run down on how we got here, both individually and as a team, with all the stats and all the happenings from the first half. It's time for Hunter at the half.
We'll start with Oneida's individual. They were led by number 1, Skylar Roberts with 8 points. Number 4, Jaden Balfour with 8 points. Number 3, Aiden Gregory with 7. Number 24, Tommy Brandsetter with 6 points, 5 rebounds. And then rounded out by number 23, Cedar Tive with 3. Flip over to the Jackson County side. Wyatt Gray led all scorers in that first half, guys, with 13 points, followed by number 1, Tanson Truitt with 9. Number 11, Brennan Combs with 8. Number 3, Braylon Combs with 6. Number 21, Jonah Holm with 4 points, 8 rebounds in that first half. And Ashton Clemens did not score, guys, but he had 5 assists in that first half. If you go to the team stat, Jackson County was 6 of 12 from 2 for 50%, compared to Oneida's 8 of 15 for 53%. Oneida was 5 of 13 for 38% from 3, compared to Jackson County's 9 of 17 from 3. Jackson County was only 1 of 4 from the free throw line for 25%, and Oneida was a perfect 1 of 1. You had Oneida with 6 team assists compared to Jackson County's 9. Jackson County with 15 team rebounds compared to Oneida's 12. Oneida with 4 turnovers compared to Jackson County's 3, guys.
We've got a busy week of basketball for you this week, and we're going to be staying in the 13th region all week except for one night. Of course, tonight here at OBI. Tomorrow night, we will go to North Laurel with what should be a dandy matchup with Taylor County coming to North Laurel. That'll be tomorrow night. Tip-off is at 7:30. We'll hit the air probably about 7:10, 7:15 tomorrow night from North Laurel High School. Then on Wednesday, we will travel over to Boonville for the 14th region, as it will be Owsley County hosting Powell County, right? Yep, Powell at Owsley. And that'll be Wednesday night. And then on Thursday, we're going to have a split crew. We're going to have 2 PRTC TV crews doing games in 2 different spots for the first time in our history. Earl and Mark and our crew will team up with Gary Bowling and Deron Mays and the group from Owsley County, and they'll be covering Clay County and Jackson County's doubleheader. And myself, along with Hunter and TJ and Justin, will go to North Laurel and cover the North Laurel Madison Central boys game. Madison Central ranked 3rd or 4th in the state. North Laurel ranked around 9th or 10th in the state. So 2 different games. They'll both be uploaded to PRTC TV's YouTube channel, and they'll also be on our Facebook pages, one on PRTC and the other one on PRTC TV. We'll take the night off on Friday because no games really in our purview to cover. Then on Saturday, we're going to travel over to Clay County High School, Bobby Keith Gymnasium, to Donnie Gray Court for the Donnie Gray Shootout with 4 girls games on tap. I believe they are 1, 3, 5, and 7 tip-offs, and we'll have all 4 of those games for you on Saturday. So a busy week, 2 weeks away from the district, and it's great to see all these teams and what they're able to do and getting some of their best basketball under their legs here in the final 2 weeks. As of right now, district play, Earl, we've got North Laurel's the 1 seed, Clay County's the 2 seed. We got 2 teams playing for the 3rd and 4th seed tonight, and Redbird being the 5th seed, and that does matter when it comes tournament time.
It does matter, and it 5th and 4th will play for the 4th initially. But you got Clay County at Clay County, a tough place to play. And then you've got North Laurel, the number 1 team in the district. They have got that. So that's going to be interesting. It'll be probably, if one would go and just call it as it is tonight, Clay County had a big victory over Redbird earlier this evening. You would say North and probably OBI and Clay and Jackson in the first round of the 49th district, and that will probably be the exact way that the girls will match up too.
I think the girls is already decided, isn't it? Because Redbird didn't have a team, and Oneida elected to be the 4 seed.
Yep.
So you'll have North 1, Clay 2, Jackson 3, and Oneida 4.
Yep. Well, that's going to be the 23rd, 24th, and 26th, I do believe, which will be 2 weeks, starting 2 weeks from tonight. So it's hard to believe, but it's on top of us, and we're going to be the exclusive video streaming home here at PRTC TV for not only the 49th District Tournament, but also the 13th Region Tournament the following week heading into March. Let's step away for a quick 60-second break. When we come back, 3rd quarter action, OBI and Jackson County up next on PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
Hunt Brothers Pizza has been proudly serving communities across America for over 30 years. Download the Hunt Brothers Pizza app to find one of our 10,000 locations inside a convenience store near you. Choose from Hunt Brothers Pizza's original crust or thin crust, then customize your pizza with any of our 10 toppings to choose from at no extra charge. With that many options, there's sure to be a topping combination for everyone to enjoy a Hunt Brothers Pizza. Call ahead and order yours today.
At Kemper Home Furnishings, we're proud to sell the best furniture in the business, but it's about a whole lot more than just that. It's about giving back to the communities we serve, creating local jobs, being there for the people that need us the most, and always supporting the youth and student athletes. We're a third-generation family business, and it's been an honor for our family to serve your family for over 60 years now. Any building can be a house, but Kemper makes it home.
Go. Third quarter, 8 minutes on the clock, and OBI trying to figure out what went wrong in the second quarter. Jackson County trying to continue what happened in the second quarter. 40-32, Jackson County leading by 8 as we get ready for the start of the second half here on PRTC TV. OBI has to win by at least 12 or more to take away that third seed slot from the Jackson County Generals.
Yep, would have to be a 13-point victory for the Mountaineers.
TV getting the second half start instead of Cunningham.
Trying to keep him out of some foul trouble, I'm sure. Cunningham with 3 fouls. In the corner, Braylon Combs for 3. That one is no good. Rebound to number 4, Jaden Balfour for OBI. Aiden Gregory out top, uses the screen from Balfour. Still dribbling out top.
Coach Stewart kind of barking there at Combs, telling him to go under.
Penetration by Roberts. Tive for 3. That one's good. Cedar Tive with his second 3 of the game for his 6 points.
Passing the ball and patience. The 2 Ps paid huge dividends for the Mountaineers that trip down. They've cut it back down to 5. We'll see if Jackson County can answer.
Clemens trying to answer, and with a nice drive to the basket, and we're going to have a foul on the floor on OBI before the shot, and that's going to go against Aiden Gregory, and he's picked up his 3rd foul and the team's first. So we'll see if Coach Gray makes a move. Inbound, Gray, catch and shoot 3 is no good. Shot that one a little bit quick.
Yeah, rushed that one.
Ranstutter with the rebound. Gregory trying to get around Combs. What a move. Got it up and in. Wow. Highlight move there by Aiden Gregory. He's got 9. And OBI's got the lead down to 3. Clemens maneuvering through traffic, finds Combs. Knocked away. Roberts with the steal. Roberts, nice defense by Clemens and the save in. Outlet to Gray, and he may have a dunk. Could not finish it. Aiden Gregory, step back triple is good. Aiden Gregory ties the score at 40, and OBI on an 8-0 run to open up the first 2 minutes of the third quarter, and it's all tied up at 40. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Whether it's cheering on the home team, quietly volunteering to help those in need, sponsoring worthy causes, supporting our local leaders, these are just a few of the many ways First National Bank of Manchester gives back to our community. We're here for you, whether it's banking business or just being a friend when you need one the most. First National Bank of Manchester, we're all the bank you'll ever need. Earl Owens, you see OBI coming out of the locker room at halftime with that urgency to get it done, and Coach Jared Gray must have really instilled some of that desperation into these boys at halftime.
Well, they came out and done what they needed to do within the first near 2 minutes, but it's going to see how they react out of the timeout after Stewart's timeout. It's been a game of quarters so far. The first belonged to Oneida, the second belonged to Jackson County. Thus far, the third has belonged to Oneida. And we'll see what the Generals are able to cook up out of the timeout.
Down to home, ball knocked away, loose ball picked up. Good hustle by Ashton Clemens. Combs, ball fake, puts the shot up.
Fake.
And he's going to get the foul on Balfour. Balfour is going to pick up his second and the team's second.
Combs will go to the free throw line for the Generals and a chance to give them the lead back.
Combs' first trip to the free throw line tonight. That one's good. 9 points for Combs. Another make will put him in double figures, become the second general in double figures tonight as Wyatt Gray leads them with 13. First point of the third quarter by Jackson County. He gets them both. Generals regain the lead, 42-40, as Aiden Gregory walks it up for OBI. Roberts doesn't take the three. Gregory floats it across court over to Balfour. Roberts, catch and shoot three is good. Roberts nails the three. That's his third three of the game. He's got 11. OBI pulls ahead 43-42. They trail by 8 at the half. Home gets it over to Braylon Combs. OBI playing some sticky man-to-man defense. Balfour with the steal. Then knocked away from behind. Tanson Truitt, what hustle. Saves it into Balfour, though. His shot up and no good. Home battling hard down there. Gets the rebound away from Brandstutter. Combs in the paint. Jump step. Around the horn they go. Combs for a three. That one's good. Brennan Combs nails the three. He's got 5 unanswered.
Well, we got a official, got a tie shoe.
Don't see that very often. 13 now for Brennan Combs. Ties him with the team lead with Wyatt Gray. Nearing the midway point here in the third. Jackson County with the 2-point lead. Roberts, quick three is going to roll off. Home with the rebound. Clemens had Home, didn't get it to him, going to take it out and set it up. Home sets the screen. Combs penetrates, floating shot is in. Really finding his stride here in the third quarter. Brennan Combs with all 7 points of the Generals offense here in the third period.
And out of the timeout again, it's Coach Stewart's Magic, and Jackson County back up before.
Gregory on the miss. Truitt heading the other way. Not a great pass, and it's going to cause a turnover as Clemens unable to save it in. Sandlin and Gray going to check in for Braylon Combs and Ashton Clemens. Jackson County defeated OBI back on December the 16th, 71-59 at Jackson County. And barring any major upsets in what few games there's left in district play, this is a game that is going to determine the 3 and the 4 seed for the district tournament. Roberts, good feed down to Brandstutter with the flush. Brandstutter with 8. His first points since the first quarter. Gray, nice ball fake. Shot won't fall, though. And Brandstutter with the rebound. OBI with an opportunity to tie it or come ahead by 1 with a 3.
Again, they're going to have to set a play up. They're trying to free up, and Jackson County's doing a good job defensively. Yeah, that's not the play you want. Brandstutter gets the board.
Nice save in by Brandstutter, and we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Jared Gray. Didn't like something he saw on the offensive side. 2:44 left here in the third quarter, and it is going to be a full timeout. We'll take a break, come back with more entertaining basketball. 47-45, Generals by 2 over the Mountaineers on PRTC TV.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And mom and dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I'm past Dick Fred. You see, my boys, they play baseball. They want to play in the backyard. So I took them out there to do some practicing, and well, he kicked that second base and it flew away. So I was like, I gotta get this steady for my son, for my boys. And I took a stake and I hammered it down. And well, didn't end so well.
Nip and tuck battle here through about 2.5 quarters, 47-45. Jackson County on top of OBI. 2:44 left here in the third quarter on PRTC TV. Back from the OBI timeout. And the Mountaineers with the ball. Balfour gives it to Brandstutter. Brandstutter not out top very much, so Gray giving us a different look out of the timeout.
I really love, too, Coach Stewart switching up the defense out of the timeout. You know, Coach Gray probably looking to run a zone set there, and then Coach Stewart throws a curveball at him by going man.
Gregory for three. That one's no good, and we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Brandstutter on the rebound. Brandstutter picks up only his first foul of the game, and it'll be the team's third. So a different story here tonight as far as Brandstutter in foul trouble. The first time these two teams met, Brandstutter fouled out of that game and was in foul trouble early on in the first quarter. But Jax Kane's done a good job on him defensively. He's only got 8 points, and we got a foul on Tive.
Yep.
Tive going to pick up his second, and that's the team's fourth. So the next one that's not an offensive foul on OBI will put Jax Kane to the line for 2. You can't even say double bonus anymore because it doesn't even apply.
And 5 seconds.
So an unforced error, or at least an error by Jackson County, but good defense by OBI to keep them from getting it in bounds in that 5-second call. So we'll see if the Mountaineers can get some points off of a turnover here. Nice save in there by Tive as Balfour dribbled it off his foot. Roberts to Brandstutter at the top of the key. Brandstutter backing his way down, puts the shot up, won't go, but we're going to have a foul on home.
And Brandstutter a chance to tie it up as he will go to the charity stripe for his first time tonight. That's not a place that has seen some frequent guests this evening as to the free throw line.
No, it's kind of been, been several fouls, but they've kind of all been on the floor.
Well, actually, Jackson County's only had 3 personal fouls called on them in almost 3 quarters of play. 2 on home and 1 on Combs. Brandstutter can't get the first free throw to go. And we get Cunningham back in the lineup for OBI.
Yeah, he replaced Balfour.
So Brandstutter, second free throw is rattling out as well. And home with a nice rebound for Jackson County.
Cunningham will come back in with those 3 fouls, but you got to take a chance on it at some point.
Yep.
You don't want Jackson County, if you're Oneida, to make another big run like they did in that second quarter.
Knocked away momentarily. Brennan Combs able to get it back. Hands off to Sandlin.
Nice ball fake.
Combs wants a 3. That one's short. Right there, Wyatt Gray with the putback. It won't go. And Brandstutter with the rebound for OBI. Both teams a little bit cold right now offensively. Roberts, shot is up, too strong. Gets his own rebound, and we're going to have a jump ball between him and Gray. And OBI will get it back.
Oneida.
OBI has outscored them 13-7 here in this third quarter. Down to Brandstutter. He's got home right where he wants him. Puts the shot up, no good, but does draw the foul on home. And something that certainly Coach Stewart's going to have to keep an eye on, because even though it's only the 4th foul called on the team in the whole game, 3 of them has been called on Jonah Home. So certainly if you're Coach Gray, you would love to see the big man get in foul trouble, as he's led Jackson County in scoring the last 2 games with a total of 39 points. Brandstetter trying to redeem himself from the line and can't do it. 0 of 3. Brandstetter on the year, only 52%, 31 of 59, so the odds are in his favor. He'll make this one. And he does. 9 points for Tommy Brandstetter. 1 point game. And 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Combs, home for a 3. That one's good. Jonah Holm nails the 3-pointer. He's got 7.
And to be honest with you guys, when he first come over from Germany, that was actually probably his best attribute, was being able to shoot. A lot of teams don't know that because he's not shot a lot. But, you know, they've really worked on him in the post. You got to give Coach Stewart and his staff credit for the player development they've had so far this season.
Oh, he's come by leaps and bounds since that first time we've seen him play.
And, you know, I feel like he's not the only kid on Coach Stewart's staff that has got better leaps and bounds since they've played. And, you know, also getting this team to come together. They've not played a lot of ball together. You know, Combs and Holm had never even played before, weren't even in Jackson County last year.
Down to 5 seconds here in the third quarter. Brandstetter up and in. Nice move by Brandstetter to close out the third quarter. So at the end of 3, we've got a good one going. Jackson County with a 2-point lead over OBI, 50-48. Fourth and final quarter up next on PRTC TV.
It's win or go home. The clock is ticking, and the road to the championship runs straight through PRTC TV. This postseason, put your business center court. PRTC TV is the exclusive video home of this year's 49th District and 13th Region basketball tournaments. Streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Don't sit on the bench. Advertise when everyone is watching. Contact us today and make your business a slam dunk on PRTC TV.
Timmy Truitt is a leader who knows and fights for our communities. As a Republican representing Kentucky's 89th House District, Timmy Truitt proudly serves Jackson, Lee, Wolfe, and parts of Madison and Laurel counties. Timmy stands up for education, economic development, and a brighter future for our area. He's also deeply rooted in faith, family, and hard work. On Tuesday, May 19th, re-elect Timmy Truitt because our district deserves proven leadership. Paid for by Timmy Truitt for state representative.
Jonah Holm nails only his second 3 of the year toward the end of that third quarter. He's 2 for 5 on the season. That got him up to a total of 7 points in the game, and that's where the lead for Jackson County is right now because of that 3, 50-48. Generals with the lead and the ball here on PRTC TV. Tanson Truitt gives it to Sandlin. Turnaround 10-footer is good. Tyler Sandlin, very athletic move with the mid-range jumper, his first points. Tive couldn't get the 3 away. And over to Cunningham. Feed down low for Brandstetter, double team. Roberts for a triple, that one's no good. Rebound to Gray. Gray pushing the tempo. Gregory closes on him. Sandlin gives it up for Gray. Now Truitt. And we've got an offensive foul called on Jackson County?
Yep.
On Sandlin.
Yep, trying to run that elevator screen. They've run it several times, but that time there's been a lot of contact every time it's been called, and that time it was on Jackson County.
So OBI trailing by 4 with the ball. Gregory trying to change that. That one's no good. Shot that one quickly. Brennan Combs with the rebound for the Generals. Combs leads the squad with 15. He had 7 of them in that third quarter. Scored 7 of the Generals' 10 points in the third. Comes around the screen. Tough pass down, trying to find Jonah Holm. Ball knocked away. Looked like it went off one of the legs of OBI.
Yeah, it did. It came off the shin bone, and Jackson County will keep it.
You really like that 2-man game there that Combs and Holm had there.
Inbound. Tanson Truitt with it, trying to take Gregory. Shot off the glass is good, and the foul. Tanson Truitt into double figures with 11.
And is that Gregory's fourth, Brian?
That is Gregory's fourth.
That is a big foul for Oneida.
Yeah.
He has 4 and then 3 on Cunningham. And we still have 6:33 left in this one.
Truitt can't get the free throw to go.
If you're Coach Gray, you're going to have to keep him out there, though.
Home with the offensive rebound. Gray can't make the three. Grandstutter finally pulls it out of there for OBI. Roberts aggressively driving, puts it up and in, but there's going to be a foul before the shot.
I believe they're going to get Truitt on this one.
You are correct. Tanson Truitt picks up only his first.
That's going to be the team's second here. You know, we see these teams come down, and I know when you feel great momentum-wise, you want to shoot, but the best time to shoot a shot is after about 9 passes or an offensive rebound.
Yeah, I think that's one of those, if you're Coach Stewart, you love your three-point shooter. What a block by Home. You love your three-point shooter to shoot that, but you also knowing situationally you would have liked taking maybe, another 15, 20 seconds off the clock.
Balfour going to try to trigger it in again. Barely beats the 5-second count out to Roberts. Tive with it, hands back off to Roberts.
And Cunningham wide open over there 2 times. And
nobody seeing him.
Nope. He'll finally come up top and take the basketball.
Balfour on the baseline. Cunningham for a three. That's good. A line drive three by Cunningham. His first points of the game. Cuts that 6-point lead in half down to 3. Cunningham clapping those hands. Ready to play some ball. And
that's 4 on Cunningham.
Got to be careful.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't tell from the angle if he did foul him, but it was a late call because the play had already developed and Cunningham already was trying to get the ball in his hands. But nonetheless, they had a better look than I did. Cunningham's fourth. Inbound to Gray. Jackson County with the 3-point lead, 54-51. Still a lot of time left, but Jackson County with the advantage right now as OBI's got to beat them by at least 12, if not 13. So it's basically like a 15-point lead right now for Jackson County as far as your district seeding. Cedar Tive picks up the foul. That's going to be his third and the team's third, and that's going to put Tanson Truitt to the line to shoot 2. He is having a whale of a game already with a...
Touched every part of the rim twice.
Oh, I love those. They go around the world.
Total of 12 points in the game for Tanson. He shoots 79% from the line. Second one no good. Rebound to Tommy Brandstutter.
Clemens checking back in for Jackson County.
Balfour is going to get called for the charge, and wouldn't you know it, it's Tanson Truitt drawing the offensive foul, and Balfour's picked up his third, and the team's fourth.
Yeah, Balfour just kind of lowering that shoulder, trying to get downhill.
Clemens directing traffic as he crosses the center court line. Truitt sets the screen. Combs trying to get in the paint, can't get the shot off, gives it to Truitt. Truitt lost the handle on it. Balfour picks it up. Balfour in a hurry the other way. Nice little sidestep, but he can't get the shot to go, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Jackson County. Back to the Mountaineers. OBI with only 3 points here in the first 3+ minutes, but Jackson County only 5, so both teams having a hard time offensively here in the first 3+ minutes of the fourth. Tive, nice move up and in with the left hand. Cedar Tive has 8, and the lead back down to 2 at 53-55. Home, over to Clemens. Clemens, nice penetration. Shot won't go. Back up by Home, no good. And we're going to have a jump ball, I believe. We are. And the possession arrow favors OBI, so we'll head the other way. Aiden Gregory going to check back in for Coach Gray, and he's replacing number 4, Jaden Balfour.
We got Gregory and Cunningham both with 4 fouls for Oneida Baptist. So now those two guys not going to be as defensively aggressive.
Gregory, nice move, could not finish. Clemens, good feed down to Combs. Couldn't handle it though, and now we're going to have a foul called on Jackson County as Brandstetter pulled down the rebound. And that's on Holm, and that's his 4th. And the team's 3rd. He's the only player in foul trouble. Actually, the only player with more than 1 foul on the Generals team.
Is that his 4th or his 3rd?
Maybe it's his 3rd.
I thought it was just his 3rd.
Okay. Roberts. Clemens on him. Roberts. Shot is up, and we're going to have what?
Yep.
An offensive foul called on Skylar Roberts. Credit the defense of Ashton Clemens. That is the 5th team foul on OBI, but that is an offensive foul, so no free throws on offensive fouls.
I thought they was going to call a palming of the ball, carrying of the basketball before the foul.
Yeah.
When he made the turn, kind of like he carried the ball with him.
Full timeout on the floor called by Coach Parker Stewart of Jackson County, 55-53. Generals with a 2-point lead. Back with more up next on PRTC TV.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Got a passion for sports cards? So do Brian and Joey at Sand Gap Sports Cards in Annville. With over 30 years of collecting experience, they know how to score you the best deals. Catch their weekly Facebook Live shows for great cards, awesome memorabilia, and tons of fun. Check out their page for store hours and get in the game at Sand Gap Sports Cards.
Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. Good and nice.
Welcome back to Oneida Baptist Institute here on PRTC TV. Hey, attention to all of you in the Tejas area of kind of the Oneida area, down 11 toward Boonville. PRTC ready to serve you with high-speed fiber internet as early as the end of this week. Go to prtcnet.org and click on Can We Serve Your address to find out more, or give us a call tomorrow at 287-7101. You'll be glad you did. Jackson County with the ball, leading by 2. Brendan Combs left open for the 3, doesn't take it, gives it to Truitt on the baseline. The floater is up, no good. Good shot alter there by Tommy Brandstetter. Look at Holm going to the floor to save the possession for Jackson County. In the corner, Truitt had the open look for a moment, gives it to Clemens. Generals content with running some clock right here.
Nice decision.
Yeah, oh yeah.
What a pass down from Clemens to Tanson Truitt. Truitt with 5 in the quarter, 14 for the game. Generals by 4. Cunningham, nice move, and he's going to draw the foul before the shot as he fed Brandstetter.
Yep, and that's Holmes' 4th.
You were correct. I must have given one of his to somebody else, or the other way around. That is the 4th team foul.
And OBI goes to sleep, inbounding the ball.
A pass to no one. Critical mistake there, down by 4 with 2.5 minutes left in the game. So at this point, Jackson County appears to have secured the number 3 seed in the 49th district, even as Clemens returns the favor with an errant pass, but Jackson County leading by 4, but OBI would have to beat Jackson County by at least 12, so that makes it a 16-point situation here right now for OBI, which is insurmountable with just over 2 minutes left. Roberts running the weave is OBI. Here's a long three by Gregory. It's no good, and the rebound to Tansen Truitt. 2-minute warning here in the fourth quarter. Jackson County in the driver's seat, both for the district seed and also for the game, as Skylar Roberts picks up his third. And that's going to put Clemens to the free throw line to shoot two. Clemens still looking for his first points of the night. Missed a pair of free throws back in the second quarter. He's one of those players that finds a lot of ways to show up in the difference in a game that might not appear on the scorebook. He's played some great defense tonight, had some nice assists. Second one no good, and we're going to have a foul on Jackson County on the rebound. And we'll go all the way down to the other end as OBI. We'll get a couple of free throws. It'll be Cunningham. Foul was on Brennan Combs, his first and team sixth. Cunningham's had a quiet night offensively, only 3 points, and they were here in the fourth quarter on a three. And the senior will go to the line to shoot two. First one good. Cunningham on the year, 26 of 35 for 74% from the free throw line. And the second one good as well. Cunningham with 5. 58-55, a minute 50 left in regulation. Clemens, double team coming, gets it over to Gray. Gray trying to step through two defenders, and we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Parker Stewart to try to save the possession. It is going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. When you're a corner, it means you're constantly on call, having to react immediately when people need your help. Jason Abner, the current Clay County coroner, understands this, and that's why you should re-elect him. Jason is the only certified candidate that can perform the full duties of a coroner on day one of taking office. He's got 15 years of experience, a Kentucky licensed funeral director and embalmer since 2012, born and raised in Clay County. He's the man for the job. When experience matters and compassion is a must, Jason Abner is a name you can trust. Re-elect Jason Abner, number 3 on the ballot, paid for by Jason Abner. Minute 38, all that's left. Jackson County with the 3-point lead and the ball. As the inbound to Clemens. Both teams in the free throw shooting penalty phase. Steal by Gregory. Nice play from the backside, up and in. Aiden Gregory has 14 to lead OBI. It's a 1-point game, 58-57. Clemens gets it over to Tansen Truitt. Combs. And we're going to have a reach-in foul on Roberts.
That'll be 6th team foul on Donita, so Combs go to the free throw line.
Roberts picks up his 4th. And Brennan Combs going to the line. He's 2 of 2 from there tonight. Has 15 points. He had 8 in the first quarter, none in the second quarter, and 7 in the third quarter. Looking for his first points here in the fourth quarter, and gets them. Brennan Combs, 57 of 76 from the line this year, 75%. And he's a perfect 3 of 3 thus far. Second one on the way, also good. Clutch free throws by the junior.
When you watch Combs down there, no matter how hard he's played, you see him shoot with the legs.
Yep.
And that is the key to making free throws, especially late in a ball game. You don't shoot with your arms, you shoot with your legs.
Speaking of shooting with your legs, Skylar Roberts nails his 4th 3 of the game. He's got 14. And gentlemen, we're tied at 60. Gregory with the knockaway, 37 seconds left.
Well, you know, you always go for the win on the road before overtime, but if you are Jackson County, that might not be the worst thing happened to you with the 4 fouls on Cunningham and 4 fouls on Gregory. And OBI's bench not near as deep as Jackson County's bench.
Roberts, Gregory, and Cunningham all with 4 fouls apiece. And you're right, Earl. We'll see what they're going to draw up here with 17.5 seconds left, all tied up at 60. We got a timeout on the floor. It is going to be a full timeout. Back with the final 17 seconds. Don't go anywhere. PRTC TV.
Home is more than a place. It's where your loved ones deserve to be, safe and supported. For nearly 30 years, Kentuckians have trusted Horizon Health to provide compassionate care that enriches lives and protects dignity. Whether it's in-home assistance, adult day health, or Horizon PACE, an innovative alternative to a nursing home, we help seniors stay independent and cared for right where they belong, at home. Visit forhorizon.com to learn more.
The neighbours have invited us over for dinner.
I like Tommy.
It makes my skin crawl.
I saw this.
Who killed Susie Bissett? Do they know who did it?
You got a problem with me, pal?
There's been a body found in the woods. Everything is under control.
Watch Paramount Plus with Showtime now.
17.5 seconds left. It is a dandy going down to the wire. OBI and Jackson County not really playing at this point for that 3rd seed, as Jackson County is going to secure that, looks like tonight on PRTC TV. But if you're the home team, you still want to win the basketball game. All tied up at 60. Jackson County with the ball. And Tanson Truitt going to trigger it in.
Trying to see the possession arrow, and I can't see it from here.
I think it's Jackson County. I think OBI got the last one. Clemens, 8 seconds. Looking for somebody, down to 3 seconds, now 2. Clemens at the horn, can't get it to go, and we're going to overtime. All right, so at the end of regulation, Jackson County and OBI are dead even at 60. What is it, 4 minutes? 4-minute overtime, so we'll put 4 more minutes on the clock and play an extra frame. Stay tuned. Overtime coming up next. The Mountaineers and the Generals on PRTC TV.
February, it's all about connection, and let's be honest, some connections just aren't it. And at Appalachian Wireless, real connection, well, it actually matters. Plus, right now, there are plenty of ways to save with great promotions and programs that help you get more for less. So why settle? Stop by an Appalachian Wireless retail location or visit us at AppalachianWireless.com today and see what a real connection feels like. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
I believe this may be the first overtime game we've called this year, as we're going to jump it up again, just like we did to start the game. All tied up at 60. OBI and Jackson County here on PRTC TV. Home controls the tip for the Generals, and they'll get the first offensive possession here in the 5th quarter. Overtime, 4 minutes.
This is where those guys attack the players with 4 fouls.
Got 3 OBI Mountaineers with 4 fouls apiece, as Hunter just mentioned, and Gray does that, even though TV only has 3. Gray with 15, first points since the first half. Shot missed by OBI, Gray with the rebound. 62-60. 4 fouls on Roberts, 4 fouls on Gregory, 4 fouls on Cunningham.
Do the team fouls reset in overtime?
They do.
Yep.
Nope.
Nope. They don't.
And 4 fouls on TV now.
You know, a bright spot tonight, I feel like, has been TV.
It
I
has.
thought he's done a very good job with the minutes that he's been given. There's not really been a big drop-off between TV and that fifth starter of Balfour.
Gray's free throw, a bit of a line drive. Can't get it to go. Only 1 of 3 for Wyatt. So now you've got 4 fouls on Roberts, 4 on Gregory, 4 on Cunningham, 4 on Tive. Jackson County's only foul trouble is Jonah Holm. He's got 4. Gray's second free throw is good. Give him 16. Truitt's got 16. Brendan Combs leads Jackson County with 17. Gregory, ball overhead. Roberts penetrates, runs out of real estate. Back to Gregory. 3 is an air ball. But right there for the rebound is Cunningham. He wants a 3. That one's no good. Holm with the rebound for Jackson County, and Tive is fouled out. Tive fouls out with 8 points. And Coach Gray brings in Jaden Balfour.
Tive going to finish the night with 8 points.
Now Jackson County will have the big fella at the free throw line. And the Generals start making these. They can leave Oneida with a victory.
Holmes' first trip to the free throw line tonight. Rolls it off. Holm on the year shoots only 48%, 30 of 62 from the free throw line. The second one is rolling off as well. Rebound to Cunningham. Roberts finds Cunningham, penetrates. Three-pointer from Roberts is short. Rebound by Gray. Jackson County's done a really good job on the defensive glass of holding OBI to a lot of one-and-dones. Advantage Jackson County, leading by 3 with the ball as we approach the 1-minute mark. Tansen Truitt has it blocked by Brandstutter. And we've got a timeout called by Coach Jared Gray. And it will be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. What do you expect from your bank? At First National Bank of Manchester, we believe you should expect the best. And that's why we strive to give you that every day. You're not just a customer to us. You're our friends and our neighbors, treating you with kindness and respect and compassion. That's how we do business at First National Bank of Manchester. Serving you since 1905. Locations in London, Lexington, Harlan, and Manchester member FDIC. A big thank you to all of our sponsors for helping us to bring you more games in more places than ever before. And also, we're excited to be the exclusive video streaming home of the 49th District Tournament at Clay County High School, and also the 13th Region Boys and Girls Tournament at the Arena in Corbin, hosted by OBI. Looking forward to working with Tommy Nicholson at Clay County High School again this year on the Boys and Girls District for the 49th, and also working with Frank Stratton, Tony Hall, and all the great people here at OBI as they host the region for the first time in 17 years and have chosen us as the exclusive video streaming home of it at the arena. Back from the timeout. Roberts had the shot, doesn't take it, penetrates and floats it to Balfour in the corner. Brandstutter for a 3. That one's no good. It's a rare 3 for him, and we're going to have a foul called on Jackson County on the rebound. Good job by Cunningham to get the rebound for the Mountaineers.
And he'll go to the free throw line.
Foul is on Gray. That's his second. Now I know where I misplaced my foul. Only had Gray with none. So Cunningham to the line. He made 2 in the fourth quarter. He has 5 points. That free throw going to rattle in.
Boy, it took a trip. Massaged every inch of metal up there and finally fell through.
Second one is good. Tell you what, man, massages the metal. That's great.
I was really hoping for your drove the date to town and drove her home.
Oh, you need to patent that one. 63-62. Tansen Truitt, nice move up and in. Tansen Truitt.
Big shot by Truitt that time.
He's got 16, I believe, Brian.
He does indeed.
It's really been a well-balanced three-headed monster tonight. Tansen with 16, Brennan with 17, and White with 16.
65-62. Feed down to Brandstetter, but look at the defense down there by Brennan Combs. Huge defensive play as they were trying to get it down to Brandstetter, and we're going to walk all the way down to the other end.
101.
You know, it's one of them two. Obviously, for Coach Stewart, you want Combs to make both of these, but you'd love just for one to make it a two-possession game.
65-62. Jackson County by 3. 1 minute and 1 second left here in overtime. Combs a perfect 4 of 4 from the line. Should have waited until after that happened.
The broadcaster jinx.
Broadcaster jinx.
It happens.
Trying to make it, as Hunter said, a two-possession game with a second make, and he does.
Hey, some good soft rims here at Oneida Baptist, fellas.
18 for Brennan Combs to lead all scorers. Roberts, an open triple. That one's too strong. Jonah Holm up high for the rebound for Jackson County. And the Generals in the driver's seat, up by 3 with 40 seconds left in overtime. And Brandstetter has to come out and foul to stop the clock, as ironically he's the only starter not in foul trouble for OBI. As Roberts, Gregory, and Cunningham all with 4 apiece. Balfour has 3. And Brandstetter picks up his third. So Tansen Truitt, best free throw shooter on the team, a chance to ice it possibly for the Generals.
And I thought you were going to be 2 for 2 on your announcer jinx just then, Brian.
I know. I was trying to time it better that time. Truitt makes the first one and makes the second one. Clutch free throws by the sophomore.
And that makes it a two-possession game.
Tansen Truitt ties Brennan Combs for the team lead with 18. Roberts penetrates to Cunningham. His three-pointer is no good. Truitt runs down the rebound. And that'll take care of it as Gray is fouled in backcourt by Balfour. And Jackson County going to pull away with the win. These guys are making it very difficult to select a Advent Health of Manchester Pulse Player of the Game.
Yes, they are.
Wyatt Gray going to the line. If he makes them both, we're going to have 3 players with 18 points apiece.
Or just the good old-fashioned, Brian, you do all 3 and ask them each a question.
There you go. Well, I got to feel like Tansen Truitt may have a little bit of the edge for the fourth quarter and the overtime he's had. All 3 of them with 18 points apiece. Roberts for a 3, and he got it.
Waiting seconds going down, and Balfour will be whistled for a foul, and just 2.2. Generals will leave Oneida with a victory, and Jackson County will go to 17-8. Oneida is going to fall to 9-11 on the year.
And you know, Earl, I think you right now you just really have got to give Coach Stewart and his staff, you know, a ton of credit here. You know, we've talked about, Earl, how well all the other players, you know, how the players have got better. But I even think, too, that, you know, Coach Stewart's getting better each game as a coach. You know, just of, you know, his development of the players and himself. And you got to love the confidence that he instills in every single kid.
Truitt's freebie up and good. Well, you're right, and he's this is a big adjustment from the NBA to Kentucky high school basketball. Big adjustment. Well, the final score is going to be 71-65 as Jackson County is going to be victorious in OT over the Oneida Baptist Institute Mountaineers. And what a willow ball game it was, as we will go down to Brian Murray here in just a moment. And we will have our Advent Health and UK Heart Health, Pulse Health player of the game. I think going to be with Tanson Truitt in just a moment. Will be Mr. Murray as he makes his way down there. Then we'll have the final statistics tonight from Hunter Carroll, as he will have shooting percentages, rebounds, and all kinds of good stuff. I think he's forgotten the plaque.
He always, that's some things that he might struggle with. But, you know, again, Earl, like you said, just if you're Jackson County, you'd love to come in here, coming out with a great win. You know, I feel like it was a very good team win overall. I feel like everybody contributed with the minutes that they had. And you just kind of love to see it, and you love to see the direction that Coach Stewart has got this program going in.
Defense and bench definitely is what got them over here tonight. And I think Brian is ready. We'll go down courtside with Brian.
Jackson County pulls out the 6-point win in overtime, 71-65. And with me, I have Tanson Truitt, sophomore, led the scoring with 19 points on the night, a big three-pointer to set the tone in that first quarter. Tanson, we haven't seen you comfortable from out beyond the arc shooting the three, but you stepped out there with confidence there in that first quarter and drained one, kind of set the tone for the Generals in a first quarter that saw you guys really play some good basketball.
Well, I'm not much of a shooter. I think it's pretty much all luck. I prayed extra hard last night, and I guess God just repaid me.
The humility of a man that scores 19 points and says he's not much of a scorer. You're the top free throw shooter on the team. Made some big free throws there in the fourth quarter. Had 9 or 10 of your 19 there in the fourth quarter in overtime. You all came into tonight knowing that barring any upsets, this was going to be the battle for the 3rd or 4th seed in the district tournament. What did that mean to you?
Well, we knew we had to come in here and play. OBI's got a pretty good team. Coach was in here practice. I mean, he was working hard. Had a good game plan coming into the game, and I just give him the credit. I mean, he just had a good game plan, and we won.
It was a game of quarters in that you all got off to a great start there in that first quarter, but then they came back and had a great second quarter, and it just went back and forth. Actually, they had the good first quarter. You all had the good second quarter. What was Coach telling you guys at halftime? Because it was tight there at the half, and second half, you guys came out with some really good energy.
He was just telling us to keep on playing hard. I mean, he was giving us credit out here for playing hard, and he just said we just got to keep on going with the game plan, and it ended up working.
Playing a total of 6 games over an 8-day period, are you exhausted?
Yes, we are all tired, but he gave us a break on Friday, and I think that got us recharged and ready for a game again.
Well, you had 19, and Combs had 18, and Gray had 18. Together, the three of you had 55 points. Great win tonight for the Generals on the road. All right. Tanson Truitt, he is our Pulse Player of the Game from Advent Health of Manchester and UK Healthcare. Congratulations, young man. Go enjoy the win. Jackson County wins it by 6 in overtime over OBI. Back up to you guys.
And thank you, Brian. Right now, we will go over to Hunter Carroll for the final statistics of the night, and a bunch of them, Hunter, as you were talking, in particular with the Generals, a lot of balanced scoring with them and also with Oneida as well.
Yeah. So we'll start with Oneida's individual, Earl. You got at number 1, Skylar Roberts, led the way with 17, followed by number 3, Aiden Gregory with 14 points, 5 assists. Number 24, Tommy Branstetter with 11 points and 11 rebounds. Number 4, Jaden Malfour with 8. Number 23, Cedar Tive with 8. Number 2, Mike Cunningham with 7 points, 5 rebounds. Flip over to the Jackson County side. Our Pulse Player of the game was number 1, Tanson Truitt, 19 points, 6 rebounds. Followed by number 12, White Gray, 18 points, 6 rebounds. Number 11, Brittany Combs with 18 points. Number 21, Jonah Holm had 7 points and 17 rebounds tonight, guys. And then followed by number 20, number 3, Braylon Combs with 6. Number 20, Ty Sandler with 2. Number 0, Ashton Clemens with 1 point. And 6 assists. To go to the team stats, Jackson County shot 12 of 25 for 48% from 2, compared to Oneida's 13 of 26 for 50% from 2. Oneida was 11 of 32 from 3 for 34%, compared to Jackson County's 11 of 24 for 46%. Jackson County was 14 of 25 at the free throw line for 56%, compared to Oneida's 6 of 9 for 67%. Oneida had 10 team assists compared to Jackson's 13. Jackson County had 37 team rebounds compared to Oneida's 25. Oneida was 6 turnovers and compared to Jackson County's 11. And one thing, guys, you kind of got to love to see there, too, with this, the direction that this Generals basketball program is going, is, you even see it there in a post-game interview with Tanson Truitt just talking about, all the praise, giving it to his coach. And I think that just kind of goes back to that unselfishness that this team has and is playing with. And you got to give, Coach Stewart and his staff all the credit. And if you're a Generals fan, you got to love the direction this program's headed now.
Well, you got to buy in as a player, as a fan base. When a guy comes in, it shows you he is capable of coaching and can get the job done. And if you will be patient, buy in, and do things his way, success will follow. And that's exactly what is happening. You just nailed it. 17-8 on the year, and I dare say anybody of the prognosticators at the sports field would not have told you Jackson County would have been 17-8 this season.
No, and
they may have said 500.
Yeah, I agree.
Or one game or 2 games under 500, but for this team to be sitting at 17-8 and wrapping up the 3rd seed in the district tournament, and some big games left to play.
Yeah.
Before the season wraps up.
Well, that makes them 7-7 in the region this year, 3-3 in district play, and ties them for the second most wins in the region with Bell County and Whitley County as they improve to, you mentioned, 17-8. OBI falls to 9-11 on the season. OBI's next game, it doesn't get any easier as they go on the road tomorrow night to take on the Clay County Tigers. That's Tuesday, February 10th, for those of you joining us as we stream live on this Monday, February 9th, and then they'll play at home here on Thursday against Lynn Camp. Jackson County, after tonight, they continue their stretch of a lot of games in a short period of time. They'll have their 6th game in 8 days tomorrow night as they travel to Redbird to take on the Redbird Christian School Cardinals. And then on Thursday, they will go on the road to take on Clay County, and then on the road Saturday to take on Casey County. Jackson County looking like they're going to be winning 20 games this year for the first time since the 2021-22 season. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow night, and it should be a dandy as Taylor County goes to North Laurel High School. We'll have that game for you. It is a boys game, a single game. Will be on the air just after 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And for those of you that enjoy Clay County High School basketball, you can follow Earl Owens over on WTBK 105.7 tomorrow night for OBI at Clay County. On Thursday, we'll have a twin bill doubleheader in 2 different spots, as one of our crews is going to be taking over to Clay County for the Jackson Clay doubleheader, and then another one of our crews is going to be covering North Laurel against Madison Central on Thursday night. Doubleheader for the Clay County Jackson County game hits the air just before 6 o'clock, and then a single game for North Laurel and Madison Central on the air around 7:15 or just before that. We'll take off on Friday, and then Saturday we've got the Donnie Gray shootout from Clay County High School. 4 girls games at 1, 3, 5, and 7 o'clock. We'll wrap up our coverage for the week. 8 games in a total of 6 days. Again, the final, 71-65. Jackson County with the win in overtime over OBI. For Justin Lakes, TJ Isaacs, Mark Solfridge, Hunter Carroll, Earl Owens. This is Brian Murray saying thank you for joining us for another special presentation of high school basketball on PRTC TV.